In previous video I built this heating spoon, but today I'm building something completely different. But let's hear the story first. Let's say you are at a nice restaurant with a nice girl. Anyways, let's say you want to impress her somehow. Obviously, you don't know how to. After some time, the waitress finally comes. With the food. Obviously, the food is hot and you need somehow to cool it down. The obvious choice is to either wait or to blow it down, but blowing is a bit too old-fashioned and too basic. Until this beast arrives. This is a spoon with an integrated fan. This could possibly change the way you eat. It has an ergonomic design and a motor that will provide good airflow over your food. Using it is very simple. All you do is you grab with it, press a button and wait few seconds for it to cool down. And then you can eat. It's powered by one AAA battery. But let's go a few days back so you can see how I built it. Everything started 4 days ago when I made my first sketch. And this is how it looks. With some magic, I will bring it into reality. But this doesn't work quite like this. For that, I need this thing. As you can see, I built everything on it. Obviously, a paper sketch can only get us that far. For the rest of it, I need a 3D software. As you can see, I'm using a Fusion 360. It's very simple to use and I designed everything here. Let me show you the parts. As you can see, this is the main part. It has an exhaust, it also has a placement for a battery, and it also has a hole for the motor. Next thing is this cover. As you can see, it easily slides over it and it stays in place. It's a simple design, but it's very effective. Next part is this battery holder with an integrated spring. This part goes here and it will be super glued. This is the fan. Next thing is a spoon. Next thing that I need to do is to install the motor. As you can see, I made the hole slightly larger so it's easier to install. And I will fill up the tolerance with an electrical tape. Next thing that I have to do is to install the switch. As you can see, I'm using a normal SMD switch and I will install it underneath here inside this little notch. Make sure that you are using top and bottom context if you want to use it as a switch. The left and the right ones are essentially a single piece. Next thing that I need to do is to connect the plus and minus side and to solder it all together. As you can see, I'll use the plus lead on the motor, but for the minus lead I'll just use the case. Before 3D printing the whole model, I made these small parts. These will help me to decide which hole size is the best, even though I like tight holes. And this is how everything looks connected. Now first I tried with these thicker wires, but I decided to go with these thinner ones because they are easier to package inside of the case. That was my second attempt. In the first one I broke the switch. This is how everything is going to look like. And this is how everything looks connected. Next part is gluing. Before I glue it, I need to make the right amount of distance between the fan and the spoon. It's very important because if it's too close it will hit my nose, if it's too far it won't blow enough. And this is how everything looks finished. This is the button cover. And that's all. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe and like this video and see you next time. Bye bye.